And welcome back to the broadcast, everyone. Brad Klein and Wyatt Cushman joining you live from an excited Rao Family Stadium. Bottom of the first inning in this do-or-die game, and the Stallions throw out Lane Miller on the bump to get them started in this first inning. Lane Miller from Indiana State deals, and Reese lines that one into right field for a base hit. Dalton Reese not wasting any time. He's on with a leadoff single.
And Brad, we talked about how important it was for Dylan Smith to get off to a good start, but this Mohawks offense, in 5 of the 6 games that were played here at Rao Family Stadium this year against Saugerties, the Mohawks scored in the first inning. So very important again for them to get off to a fast start like they have been all year.
So Maxwell Costas comes up to the plate, and Costas hitting in the 2-hole, not usually where we see him in this lineup. By the way, Wyatt, if you're wondering, as Costas swings and misses through that fastball for strike one, if you're wondering, the Mohawks have scored 57 runs in the first inning, have only allowed 14 this year.
Wow.
Reese on first, Costas at the plate, and Miller deals. Costas takes it in the dirt. Travinsky couldn't find it, and Dalton Reese advances to second.
Looks like that'll be a pass ball, just Travinsky couldn't hang on to it. Now here the Mohawks are set up with the runner in scoring position with nobody out.
1 ball and 1 strike to Costas, and Costas takes it high for ball 2. Costas hitting .374 on the year. He has 12 home runs. That leads the league, all of them in this building. And Costas takes that fastball for strike 2. So Costas now in a 2-strike hole. Miller working from the stretch with Reese on second. And the 2-2 bounces away from Travinsky. Reese on his way to third. The throw is wide right and backed up by Codier. Dalton Reese slides in safely on yet another pass ball, and that problem continues to plague Hayden Travinsky. Travinsky had 3 passed balls in his last start here at Rao Family Stadium, and now 2 in the first inning.
It looks like maybe him and Miller were mixed up on the signs. He had to go out, ask the umpire for time immediately after that pitch. So maybe they're get things squared away now.
Mohawks with an opportunity to break open the scoreboard early. And the payoff pitch is swung on and popped up to shallow right center field. LaFerry coming on, Reese tagging up. He makes the catch. Reese fakes the tag, and LaFerry's strike to home is going to hold Dalton Reese at third base.
It was a good throw, too. On 1 hop right to Travinsky.
And that will bring up Mitch Hardigan now from Florida Atlantic. Hardigan was one of the 5 All-Stars for Amsterdam this year, hitting .325 this season. He's 6 for his last 9. And Hardigan swings and bounces that one to the right side. This will get a run in. Reese comes around to score. Hardigan is thrown out at first, and the Mohawks lead 1-0.
And just like we talked about, that first inning run, very important here. It kind of, gets the ball rolling for the Mohawks, gets a little more confidence in those batters. And here comes Richie Barella trying to keep things going.
Actually, that's Matt Padre. Barella wearing 36, Padre 37.
Excuse me.
Matt Padre gets the nod over Paul Franzoni, and if you told me that was going to happen in June, I wouldn't have believed you, as Padre swings and misses for strike 1. Now, Padre has really turned it around, hitting .364 against Saugerties this year, .327 on the year, as the 0-1 is taken low, 1-1 the count. There was a while there that Matt Padre was looking like not only one of the worst players on the team, to be frank, but one of the worst hitters in the league, and that was surprising as Padre takes that one way low and Travinsky lets it bounce over his head. And Padre hit about .267 in his first season as a Mohawk last year, was a pretty productive player. Actually did not play in the playoffs last season. And Padre swings and misses through that high cheese. 2-2 the count.
Yeah, and then I went away on vacation for 1 week, Brad, and I came back, and Padre had won Player of the Week in the league.
Unbelievable turnaround for Matt Padre. And Padre takes the fastball low, 3-2 the count. So Lane Miller has already given up 1 run on 1 hit. That was by Dalton Reese. Reese advanced to second and then third on 2 pass balls. And the payoff pitch is taken high for ball 4. Matt Padre draws the 2-out walk, and the Mohawks are trying to get more out of Miller in the bottom of the first. And Michael Turconi comes up to the plate, the shortstop from Wake Forest. Turconi hitting an even 300 coming into this game. And Turconi swings and fouls it off of Travinsky. He looked like a stinger.
You're one of those that really hurts initially, but then he'll be all right.
It goes away?
Yep.
That's good to hear.
You know the feeling, Brad. You must.
Well, actually, I was at the Red Sox game yesterday. I understand that you were there as
we
well.
were both there. We were both there. Not together, but we were both there.
Yeah. And Vasquez took a hit behind the plate.
See, I was pretty out there, so I couldn't see. A little blurry in there in the batter's box for me, out all the way out in the bleachers.
Miller misses on that fastball. Count even now at 1-1.
But you had good seats.
I had great seats. I was sitting in the press box with WEEI. It was a good time. The 1-1 taken upstairs, 2-1 to count. So Miller, Wyatt, seems to be having trouble pinpointing his pitches here.
Yeah, it might be just because, obviously the crowd, there's an obvious difference from a regular season game.
Turconi lines that one into right center field. Sanford is there to make the catch for the final out of the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 left on. The Mohawks lead at the end of 1 in this thick playoff game, and this break is brought to you by... Syracuse's comeback fell short in a 5-set loss to Duke. The Orange dropped the first 2 sets and survived to the 5th, only to be killed by a judgment call by head official Jeff McKinney. He determined that Duke made 3 hits instead of 4 at the end of the final set, leaving the Orange shell-shocked.
It was 4 touches, Everyone can be happy and great when it's going well. Everyone, But what it's make good player who can overcome, very quick overcome, not next game. During the same game, overcome, and that's what we keep telling them. But this is something, what it's, the players has to find out how to do this, if they're gonna be step up and play next level.
And of course we're disappointed, but this loss just will make us stronger. We will do some conclusions out of it and just keep practicing.
But there is something to smile about if you're Syracuse. Their middle blocker issues might be solved. Freshman Marina Markova stepped into the role seamlessly with a double-double, 11 blocks for her. Markova and the Orange host number 4 Pittsburgh on Friday. Brad Klein from the Women's Building, Citrus TV.